everyone, welcome back to another yoga video with me. So for this class, that'll go for about an hour, maybe just under. We're going to be focusing on Vinyasa yoga. So Vinyasa yoga is a really traditional form of yoga. It's also one of the most common forms of yoga, and can boost down a little bit. It's one of the most common forms of yoga, and it's all about movements with the breath. So the majority of movements that we're going to be working through today are going to be in coordination with our breath. And this is just a really relaxing practice. It's pretty chilled out. It's just all about that connection to the breath, which I've talked about before is incredibly important and really helps invoke that relaxation that we all need sometimes. So just to get us starting pretty similar to all the other classes, just in a seated position. So to get us started, let's close the eyes and bring our intentions and attention inwards. Let's focus on the breath. We have a really strong connection to our breath today. Focus on taking in that inhale, really long, slow and steady in through the nose. And once again, a really long, slow, steady exhale back out through the nose, really emptying the lungs. We really want to focus on creating deep breaths into the belly, not into the chest. Right now, you have nowhere else to be. You have nothing else to do. To the end of this practice, this time is dedicated towards you and your body and your well-being. So hopefully we can enjoy it. And just once again, listen to your own bodies. Do whatever feels comfortable for you. You don't have to smash yourself and injure yourself. Just make sure we're listening to our own bodies and taking it easy today. Feel free to keep your eyes closed as we warm up. Let's just draw back some rolls of the shoulder. This is a classic way we start. The area with the most common stress and tension in the body. And let's draw some rolls forward. Coming back to stillness, let's bring in some rolls of the neck. And in the other direction. And coming back to stillness, let's start with our breath now. Inhale, arms to high prayer. Exhale to the left, spinal twist. Hold for a moment. Inhale back to center, take it to the other side. Exhale into the right. Hold for a second. Inhale, arms together. Exhaling into our twist. This is what it's like working from home. Okay. So just using these movements with the breath, but inhaling to center, exhaling to the side each time, trying to get deeper into our stretch. A few more of these. Inhale, let's exhale into a forward fold, and we're holding here, stretching from our shoulders down to our fingertips. Keep holding the stretch. Let's do one set. All right, let's draw that stretch over to the left. Bringing our hands over. We're going to get a side stretch here. Take an inhale here as you exhale, opening up through our right arm. And inhale, come back. Exhale, let's open up. And let's hold. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Let's walk the hands over to the right now. Take a second here, connect to the breath, feel the stretch to the side of the body. Then let's bring in the breath, take an inhale, exhale to open. Inhale, arm down, exhale to open. And come back down, let's hold. Make sure you keep breathing. Walk hands back to the center and in towards the body. Swing the knees around, let's come into our tabletop. Let's start off with some movements of the spine in cat-cow. Let's use the breath. Inhale, arch the spine, chin to chest. Exhale, slightly drop the belly, look forward. Starting really easy here. Cat-cow, we've done it a million times. Few more. When we're ready, coming back to center, going to take through a stretch for our shoulders and upper back. This is our thread the needle. We're not going to be resting, we are going to be moving with the breath once again. So let's inhale, open up to one side. You pick whichever side you want to go first. Exhale, drop the shoulder. Hold for a moment. Inhale to lift. Exhale to stretch. If you want to take a breath in between, so you calm down, exhale, inhale once again, and exhale again, and then come up on your second inhale. You can. If you just want to rest there a little bit longer, it's really up to you. We just want to be really fluid and flowy with our movements using our breath. And on your next inhale, we're lifting up, exhaling, hands back down to center. Let's take this through in the other side now. So same thing again, just using that breath. Inhale, open up to the chest, exhale down into our stretch. If you want to come straight up on the next inhale, you can, otherwise you can take a breath here. Inhale again, and exhale. Come up on your second inhale. And on your next inhale, we're opening up and exhale back to center. From here, we're back in our center position. We're going to come into our alternating leg arm extensions. Once again, this is a breath focused movement. One arm out, opposite leg back. Inhale together. Exhale to extend. Inhale together. Exhale, extend. Couple more. And let's release. Give yourself a moment, release through that wrist. That was just put a lot of pressure on. And let's take this through the other side. One arm, opposite leg. Inhale together. Exhale to extend. Few more. One more wherever you are. Exhale to extend, bring your arms down, release to that wrist. All right, let's tap under the toes once you're ready and extend up into our downward dog. Take a second here, stay in downward dog. You just want to release through the backs of the legs. One at a time, stretching out. Really slow and controlled breathing. Bringing both feet down, encouraging both heels towards the mat. And from here, movements with the breath. Inhale, tippy toes, knees to chest. Exhale, pressing heels towards the mat. Inhale, knees towards the chest. Exhale, heels towards the mat. Couple more. When we're ready from here, we're going to shift our weight forward so we're in our plank and we're slowly lowering onto the mat. Taking an inhale here. Exhale to cobra. Shoulders down. Making sure if we're looking like this, you can come down into a baby cobra. Still going to get the same stretch. We're trying to release the tension in our body, not add more. So keep the shoulders down. Let's use the breath. Inhale down. Exhale, press up. Inhale down. Exhale to press up. We're going to hold for the moment. One movement at the top of our exhale to feel the stretch. Just a few more of these. And on our next exhale, let's come down onto the mat. We're going to do our scorpion stretch. This doesn't have to necessarily be with the breath. Bring one arm out at 45 degrees. Bring the opposite up, toes back, and we're stretching. Take your time, there's really no rush. We want to feel it into each side at least twice. Just really taking this opportunity just to enjoy a slower pace of movement. When you've done each side a couple of times and you're happy with how you've gone, let's come back to the center. From here, we are going to be lifting our bodies back up. So lift the front of the torso, lift the back of the torso. Walk the hands back a little bit. Let's come to a rounded child's pose. Moment of rest, moment to reconnect to the breath if we've lost touch. When we're ready from here, we're coming back up, shift the weight into our tabletop. Once again though, we've been here before. We're gonna come back to our downward dog. Tuck under the toes, send the hips up. From here, we are going to be using the breath, so let's try to keep in touch together. We're going to walk the hands back towards the feet. Take a moment here, we're just going to hang in our forward fold. Feel free to hold into the elbows, do a little side to side rocking if you wish. Otherwise, we're just hanging and warming up the legs to prepare ourselves for our salutation. A really, really common and well-known part of Vinyasa or Vinyasa flow is a sun salutation. So we're not going to be doing it exact. We're going to be working with a sun salutation though, but we're just going to change it up a little bit. If you've done yoga before, you've probably done a sun salutation as well. Take an inhale here. Let's roll our spines up with our exhale. So for our sun salutation, we do want to start at the front of our mat, but lots of space behind us. I'm going to be encouraging this movement. First, I'm just going to be showing you how to do it twice with the breath, and I'm going to leave you to work through it in your own timing with your own breath. So to begin our sun salutation, we're going to be inhaling, bringing the arms back, slightly stretching through our lower back. We are exhaling to a forward fold. We inhale to a half fold. Exhale to a full fold once again. From here, you can step back or jump back into our plank. Angle the hips up. Downward dog as you exhale. Inhale, take a step forward with a foot. Exhale, drop the knee. Let's inhale to our crescent moon. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale across. This becomes a little bit complex, so feel free to just follow me. Inhale, side stretch. Exhale, reverse peace warrior. Inhale here once again. Exhale, let's come into our Trikonasana stop where you're comfortable. Both legs must stay straight. Inhale again here. And exhale. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, come into a twist. Just resting here a minute. On your next inhale, bring your arms back down, straightening the leg and connecting the arms together. This is our pyramid. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring that knee forward. Inhale, let's drop the knee, untuck the toes. Exhale, let's come into a half split. And we're resting here a couple of breaths. On your next inhale, come forward once again, tuck under the toes, exhale up. And we want to bring our other foot through. Take a big inhale here. And as we exhale, we're rolling back up. Inhale, arms up. Stretch back as you exhale. Inhaling here. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, step back into a plank or jump. Exhale to a downward dog. As we inhale, take a step forward with the opposite foot to last time. Exhale, drop the knee. Inhale, let's bring in that stretch of the crescent moon. Exhale here. Inhale, come back down, tuck under the toes, send the foot up. Come into our warrior two. Inhale, down side stretch. Exhale, reverse peace warrior. Take another breath here. Exhale, coming to our Trikonasana, stopping where we're comfortable, both legs straight. Taking a couple breaths here. On our next exhale, bring a bend into the knee. Stay here. If you're willing, come into our link. We're creating a bind and a twist. Hands down. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale once again. Exhale, bending back through that straightened knee. Straightening again, we're going to take a step forward as we inhale. And exhale, roll the spine up. I realized how complex those movements are, so we're going to change it up a little bit. Once again, still using our breath. We're just going to keep working through flows of movement. Take a second, ground yourself in your mountain. Feel your connection to the earth below you through your feet. Feel your breath as you inhale, expanding your belly. And as you exhale, bring the belly back in towards the spine. Inhaling, arms up, stretching back. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale once again to a half fold. Let's exhale, full fold. Step or hop back to a plank. Take an inhale here. And exhale. With our next inhale, come to downward dog. Let's paddle the feet. Taking a couple of breaths here, just focusing on our downward dog. I just realized in my last flow, I forgot to do our half split and I'm so sorry. I knew that'd be something I'd forget. This is not my favorite specialty of yoga. Let's take through another sequence and bring that stretch back in. Once again, I'm so sorry. Let's take a step forward, come into our three-legged dog, round our foot, drop the knee, untuck the toes. Take an inhale here. Exhale, come into a half split. Taking a few breaths here. Bring the foot forward, tuck under the toes, send it back. Paddle the feet. Take it through on the other side. Three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, ground the foot. Drop the legs. Inhale and exhale. On your next exhale, let's straighten the leg, come to the half split. Let's take a moment here, feeling into the stretch. Keep breathing. All right, let's come forward. Inhale here. Exhale to send the foot back and paddle the feet. Let's walk our hands in towards the feet. And take an inhale here. Exhale to roll the spine up. From here, which is what I was going to do before I had to bring in those half splits, I'm going to take through our sequence, which if you've done my class before, you've probably done this one. It's a shoulder opener, it's a hip opener. We're going to be incorporating our yogi squat. So to run you through it, and I'm going to let you do it in your own time. This one, I promise, is not as complicated. You'll be totally fine. We inhale up, we exhale down, we tuck under our hands, under the toes. Take an inhale, exhale down to our yogi squat. Let your breath flow, release one toe at a time, and draw in our shoulder opener stretch. Hands back under, we inhale, hips up, and exhale, roll the spine. One more time with me, and then we'll do it in our own timing. Inhale up, exhale down, tuck under the toes. Take an inhale, your next exhale, drop the hips. And in your own time, shoulder stretch. Let your own breath flow. Take an inhale, bring the hips up. Exhale, roll the spine. In your own timing now, let's continue this flow. Couple more times. Wherever you are, one more time. When we come back up to our standing, let's come into some standing stretches. Take the left leg behind the right, holding onto the left wrist. Let's side stretch. Take it through the other side. And release. Take a wide stance. Hands to prayer. Let's take through our alternating side lunges. So we're inhaling, always coming back to the center. So inhale, exhale to one side, keep your back nice and straight. Inhale back to center, exhale to the other side. Inhaling back to the center. Take it through in your own timing. Exhaling into our stretch. Inhaling back to the center. With our side lunges, we want to keep our face facing forward. We don't want to be looking down because we want to make sure we keep our backs nice and straight. As we're stretching, you can't see it's wearing a long top, but as we're stretching, back stay straight. We're not dropping the belly, arching the spine, and we're not coming back. We've got a really nice straight spine. Just sending the hips back, just like that. Couple more. Inhale to center, Exhale to stretch. And we're ready, coming back to center. Interlace your fingers behind you. Hinge from the hips to our forward fold. And we're dropping the shoulders. Just let a natural breath flow here. Release your hands, bring them to the mat. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, take one hand to the opposite foot and extend. Inhale to release. Exhale, take it through the other side. So you inhale, come down, swap sides. Exhale to extend. Couple more times. And on your next exhale, come back to the center. Take an inhale here. And as we exhale, let's come back up. Heel toe your feet in together. And give yourself a moment. Stretch out through the backs of the legs. Give them a little wobble. Let's step towards the backs of our mats. Inhale to extend up. Exhale to forward fold. Take an inhale here. Exhale, walk the hands out so you're in your downward dog. Let's stretch out our legs, paddle for a moment, keep a natural breath. On our next inhale, stay here. As we exhale, shift your weight forward into a plank. Take an inhale here. And as we exhale, let's slowly lower. From here, just keep a natural breath. We want to take our feet really nice and far apart. So we've got a really wide feet. Yeah, really wide feet. That's what I'm trying to say. From here, bend at the elbows, placing the elbows into the mat. We'll create a cup for our hands and replace our chin in the cup. Even though we are in this pose, we don't want our shoulders up by the ears. We still want to keep the shoulders down. A really good way to do this, make sure we are keeping the shoulders down, is have the elbows further apart. So you can keep the shoulders really low. To start us off, let's just wiggle the hips. Feels really weird, but it's really great for our lower back. And this is our crocodile pose, or one variation of our crocodile. We're going to bring in our breath. So as we inhale, we're going to look over our left shoulder and bend our left toes. Exhale to release. Inhale to the other side. Exhale to release. Inhale, back over to the left. Exhale, release. Inhale to the right. Exhale to release. If you want to close the eyes, you can. This is just a really relaxed, flowy movement. Couple more. When you're ready, let's come back to the center. We're going to bend into both knees and we're bringing the palms of our feet together. And this is our full crocodile. We're just going to take a moment and rest here. There's no pressure, there's no stress. We're just letting our bodies take a moment to rest and enjoy this pose. Really focus on keeping the shoulders away from the ears. If you've got shoulders up by the ears, just bring them back, lower them down, bring the shoulder blades together at the back, widen the elbows further apart if you need to. Otherwise, if it is just absolutely impossible and you cannot get your ears and shoulders to separate, come down onto the mat and just have a flat face on the mat. It's better to have no stretch into the back than to have a stretch that could actually potentially cause further injury. You're still going to get some benefits of this pose, but definitely not going to get any of the extra tension of having shoulders up like that. Let's release our legs, bring ourselves up, crossing over the ankles or bringing feet together and coming into a child's pose. Once again, rounded back. Not a regular child's pose, a rounded spine. When we're ready, we're going to release and we're coming down onto our backs. This is going to be our last few sequences of movement before we come into our meditation. So on the back, let's just start off by looking after our lower backs and our hips. Let's give them a bit of a massage. Just allowing a really natural, flowy breath to occur here. There's no right or wrong. From here, I'm going to inhale, squeeze knees to chest, lift the head. Exhale, send knees away, bring head back down onto the ground. Inhale, knees to chest, lift the head. Exhale, press knees away, lower the head. Just keep this movement going. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, release. Few more times. From here, hands on top of the knees, let the knees drop out to the side. If right here, this is a good stretch for you and you're feeling really good and comfortable here, then stay here, guys. Come into happy baby. So elbows always on the inside of the knees and hands always on the outside of the feet. If you want to incorporate a bit of rocking from side to side, you may. If your feet start to come in together, just hold on to the knees. So you really want to open up through the pelvis, not close it off by bringing the feet together. Feet are nice and far apart, always facing towards the ceiling. Your feet are facing out like this, same thing. Bring your feet in. If they can't face the ceiling, hold on to the knees. Bring the feet back together, down onto the mat, arms out at shoulder height. We exhale to one side, drop the knees, face in the opposite direction. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to center, exhale to the side. Face always in opposite directions to our knees. Couple more. When you're ready, come back to center. Let's release the legs, send them out long. And we want to inhale, bring the arms back over the top of the head. And we're lengthening and stretching all the way down from our toes up to our fingertips. Focusing on elongation through the spine. Really deep breaths here. Staying in this posture. When you're ready, you can bring your arms down beside the body and release. This brings us to our last few minutes of our practice together, which means if you want to grab a blanket, turn off some lights, light a candle, whatever you like for your meditation. I'm just going to give you a moment or so to do that. Make yourself really comfortable. Pop on some socks or another layer of clothing if you need. Just do whatever you like. Make yourself nice and warm. When you're ready, in stillness, in Shavasana, your arms and legs are hanging long from the body. There is No stress, tension, or effort in any of your muscles. You are completely comfortable and completely at ease. As I said before, you have nowhere else to be right now and you have nothing else to do. Turn your attention back towards your breath. Focus on feeling your chest and belly rise as you inhale. And as you exhale, feeling your belly come back in towards your spine. With each inhale, take in the beautiful relaxation that we have cultivated together through this practice. And as you exhale, let your body sink deeper, becoming heavier in your mat. Really deep, slow, long breaths. Focusing on creating elongated breaths in and out through the nose, strengthening our heart, relaxing our bodies and minds. Often people can find this practice of mindfulness and reflection really difficult because they can become distracted by their thoughts and images that might be popping into their minds. But it's really important to remember that you do not have to be completely zen all the time. It's not possible. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't say, I can't meditate. Everyone can do it. It's just focusing on the breath. If you're finding you are someone who encounters a lot of difficulty because you get really distracted by thoughts and images that keep popping into your mind, just remember that it is all temporary. Just like those thoughts and images come into your mind, they're gonna leave it. They're just like clouds passing by. Acknowledge it, go, yep, I know I've thought of that, and then just watch it drift past and go away. Acknowledge and let go. Probably my best advice when it comes to that. Just remember it's all temporary. Clouds can sometimes block your view, but they eventually pass on. For the last remaining moments of this class, I'm going to leave you in stillness and silence just to enjoy this practice of relaxation and meditation. Keep your focus on the breath and just let yourself enjoy it. Let's bring some gentle and slow movements back into the body. Wriggle your fingers and your toes. Gently let your head rock from side to side. On your next inhale, bring your arms back over the top of your head on the mat. Let's stretch and lengthen all the way from our fingertips down to our toes. When you're ready, bring your hands to prayer at the heart. I honor the place in you where the whole universe resides, a place of peace, light, and love. When you're in that place and I'm in that place, we are in the same place and we are one. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. Whether it's morning and you've got the rest of your day to go, hope it's really good, or if it's nighttime, it's the end of your day, hope you have a great sleep tonight. And once again, thank you so much for joining me for this practice, for our Vinyasa flow. For the next class, and I'm going to be filming, it's going to be a Hatha class. So Hatha is the first style of yoga that I was ever taught in. It's got a really special place in my heart. It's all about a lot of floor work, a lot of deep holds, a lot of relaxation. I think hopefully everyone will really enjoy it and get something good out of it. But thank you once again for joining me, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your time. I'll see you guys later. Hope everyone's doing all right in lockdown. We'll catch you later.